Okay, in this one we're going to be pairing the XR5000 to a Prattley Drafter. This one is the electric 3-way, but all Prattley Drafters with a Pad 6 box will be the same, especially if they're a Pad 6 with a Bluetooth module in them. So this will be as though we've taken everything straight out of the box, so the indicator's been factory reset. We've got the load bars in there, everything's plugged in. Your indicator's turned on. It's got to do it first. Now we'll power up the Pad 6 box. So first step will be to pair the XR5000 and the Prattley Pad 6 box. To do that, we need to get the key lock light off the Pad 6 box, and we do that by double tapping the auto button. We will then press the auto button, and we're going to hold that down until we see these lights start to flash. So that now, those lights will cycle through, and that Pad 6 box is now searching for the indicator. Now when that indicator is identified and paired up, we'll see the scales light illuminate, and we'll also end up with a Bluetooth symbol in the top screen of our indicator. Sometimes if this takes a long time, you may need to do this twice. As you can see, we've got a Bluetooth symbol up here, and our scales light now is illuminated down here. So those two are paired together now. So if we were to disconnect that power and then reconnect it, because they've been paired up originally the first time, they should automatically look for themselves, and it should automatically pair up. There we go, we've got a scales light there now. So because this indicator's straight out of the box, the next thing we'll have to do is set it up ready for drafting. And being straight from the box, it's going to be set to cattle, so the first thing I'll change is our weighing settings. We'll go down to here, weighing settings. I'm going to change this to be Super Damp 4 for sheep. The next thing I'm going to do is set it up for drafting just on weight. We're not going to use a panel reader at this point. We're just going to set it up to do a straight draft based on weight. We go to our weighing screen. It's going to have the EID, VID fields and average daily gain displayed on the screen. We want to get rid of those. So we can either go to Home, Settings, Information Display and Record, and we can remove these ticks. Daily gain. Back to our weighing screen. So now we've just got a weight and we've got a count. So we need to add a draft range. Draft settings. So we can Home, Settings, Drafting. Turn drafting on. And this is a 6-step process. We need to go all the way through to the end for it to save any changes. So the first one's returning drafting on. We'll go next. This situation we're going to draft by weight, but this is where you'd change it to draft by multiple or single criteria or by rules-based drafting, but we're going to leave it on weight. We're going to split 3 ways. We've got a 3-way auto drafter, but we could change that to 5 if we had a 5-way. We're going to show arrows on the screen next. We want automatic weight to be automatic when it's stable, and because we're not dealing with EIDs, we're going to have ID optional, do not wait for ID. Next, and finish to confirm. This now sends us to our screen where we set in our weight parameters. So we haven't got the sheep here, but we can just change this to we'll go 40, and then 40 to 50. And then we can set our weight directions here. So I want my mid-range to be straight ahead, I want my light ones to be out to the left, and the heavies out to the right. So now that is all paired up, ready to go. We've got a remote control. It's going to activate that back gate. So now weight goes on, shut the gate behind it. Weight steady, sheep runs out in the manual mode, of course. Now we can set that rear gate distance. We can do that by pressing the teach button, and you want to press that so that rear gate is open. We then move that gate to where we want it. Once we're happy with where it is, press draft, and now that's our resting open position. If we now press auto, we now have a run light on the pad 6 box. So now the weight sensor is activated to activate the gates, and so is the bump sensor on the rear gate. So 10mm movement on the gate is activating that to close, or 5 kilos on the platform. So now we don't need to press any buttons on the remote control. We can just lean on the crate. As soon as the weight is steady, opens the gate. As soon as the weight comes off, the cycle repeats.